forgotten my account. Alright then. If we are live, I apologise very much for this inconvenience. It signed me out again. Don't do this to me, come on. My channel. And we are live, yes, and there's already people watching. What a magnificent feature. Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Ace Gamer Studios with I, your host, the Disgruntled Aussie. And hello, O. How are you doing today? Okay, I'm going to mute my video now as well as pause it, because I only have my tablet open for the live chat. Because that's my favourite part about making these videos, being able to chat with all of my subscribers. Now, let me know if the volume's a little wonky. It's my microphone is, how shall I say it? My microphone is currently resting in peace. The audio pin, the aux pin for the microphone broke, essentially off. And I'm reduced to using an older microphone from about 3 years ago until I managed to get down the street to buy a new one. So yeah, and who knows, I might even buy a webcam. I certainly have enough money now, I might buy a webcam. Yes, although that would entail me having to set up a studio. What do you guys think? It's okay? Alright, awesome. What did I do? What do you mean, what did you do? You're doing just fine. I appreciate you being here, friend. So yes, on a similar note, we're starting a new Minecraft adventure series, you might say. The adventure documenting the life of a server. The server being Ausmine. The IP is in the description. You can join us if you so desire. You need a green screen. Yes, I also need a computer powerful enough to run editing software. Ah, boy. But, yeah, I'll see what I can do. I don't have a lot of, well, I have virtually no experience with editing. I edited a 4-minute clip for one of my school projects once. Does that count? Boy. But yeah, the plan is to set up a roleplay type community in this mesa biome and the adjacenting biomes around. Yes, we'll build an empire. It might be a small one to start with, but it'll be an empire nonetheless. A tightly knit community, as it were. So yes, if you wish to join, the IP is in the description. Yes. Oh, look, we have a bit of an oasis down there. Interesting. So yes, the current blueprint is, this is the castle keep, the interior. Basically, this is the place where all the villages' trade and commerce will take place. Oh, every time you play, it's like 11 PM here. Yes, oh, I understand. It's currently really late here as well. It's currently 12:52 AM. Yes. I literally just got free time and I'm just like, yes, let's live stream, because I haven't done it in ages and my subscribers are going to be very mad at me. Oh boy. But yes, this is going to be the innermost sanctum of the kingdom. Yes, the empire. I need food is what I need at the moment. A bit of sunlight wouldn't go astray. Oh, thank you, my acrobatic skill. So yes, I'm planning on building the village down there and around the base of this mountain. This is the 10:53 here right now. Oh, yes. Okay, then. Noted. I'll have to adjust my schedule. Yeah, there's a lot of bigger hip mountains in this. For example, that one over there. But I chose this one because it has a very nice natural staircase, essentially. A road leading down the hill. Basically, there's 3 portcullises, or redstone gates if you will. One here. And since it's not set up yet, I can't go through it, so I've got to go around it. down the road, there is also one down here. Am I still coming through great on the audio? Because this microphone has the nasty habit of adjusting itself, and no matter what I try, it just continues doing it. Me and my techno-savvy friend Chris have tried virtually everything. Speaking of Chris, you might want to go check out his channel, Gamers HQ Creeper. He puts a lot of effort into his videos, and he uploads frequently-ish. So yeah, you'll get a kick out of his entertainment. But yes, this is the second portcullis, and the third one's down there at the base of the hill. Mountain, the term is. But yeah, down here's one of the farms. I feel as if this audio's a little too loud. I just get this nagging... Oh no, it's turned itself down. Alright, never mind. Yeah. So yeah, this is one of the farms. We have a few of these around here. We have quite a few of them. Well, this is the first one, really. But there will be more. At the moment, this farm only needs to support one man, because that's essentially all who live here. Eventually, I'll be expanding quite a few of the plateaus in this area, in the farmland. I also very much look forward to being able to build a massive, massive village surrounding this. It'll be awesome. I plan on making this empire the trading hub for the area around this entire area. Don't find anything weird. I think it looks better than the mic you always use. Really? You think it works better than the mic I usually use? So yeah, what do you think about me getting a webcam? Should I or should I not? Ooh, oh dear. I fell to my death. Oh, there he is. I knew he'd be around here somewhere. Because if you guys do want me to get a webcam, I will do it. I feel that it is your personal choice, but since you always play so late, won't it be dark there? Point proven. Although, don't get me wrong, there are times that I do play in the afternoon. Quite a few of my streams are in my afternoon, between the hours of 3 and 6-ish in the afternoon, late evening. Late afternoon, early evening. Evening? I can't grammar. I can't English. Yes, also, since I'll have to show you the room I'm recording in. You'll understand then. Oh dear, I hate that kind of creature. Where's my sword gone? There it is. Oh, you lucky fool. Evidently it's been too long. It has been way too long. I can't even aim arrows anymore. Oh boy. Now I should probably go get that arrow because those are expensive. It's probably somewhere. Oh. Yeah, that's gone. Oh, it's fine, don't worry. It's fine. As long as someone's watching me, I take I take great pride and joy into what I do. As long as there's someone watching. When you play in the afternoon, I'm at school. Oh, I see the problem now. I always wonder where you are when I record in the afternoon. Please don't eat all. Right now. Thank you. Yes. I always do wonder where you are when I live stream. I always take the time to go, where's O? Okay, on that notice, we need to come up with an idea. So yes, let's just catch up. When I got here, the first thing I did was build that tower up there. And then I decided, the tower might not be the best use of my limited stone, so then I decided to build the first part of the castle keep. That's the first part. It's going to be double the height and expand sideways and back, eventually. I'm dying with 3 Plymouth. Emath, Amath, and Power. Math was never my strong suit either, dear friend. Oddly enough, neither was spelling. My strong suits lie in, my strong suits lie in English, like actual writing English, story writing, or fictional writing, history, and work with my hands, for example, carpentry and metalwork. Oh no. And not dead. Okay. That was close. Oh, but I'm gonna be dead. Nope. Quickly, to the matriculations! Shadowverse would be so proud of me. Okay, now that we're up here. Oh, that was a waste of my bonus HP. Matriculations! No, get out of here. Oh, they're making me this difficult. Boo! Yeah, that's you done. Now, where's the skeleton nightmare? Oh, okay, you can see me. Oop, he's trying, alright. Oh, who would I be to deny him? I love building a castle when I play the craft version of Minecraft. I'm strong in art, music, craft. I don't know why I have lots of creativity, but I'm bad in language. Yeah, I do pretty good in language, it's just that I suck in terms of math and spelling and grammar. Where did you go, my friend? I got a present for you. I'll have to retrieve that arrow in a moment. No! My gunpowder! Hello, friend. Okay, I should probably get the bow out of my hand. Oop. Actually, is my dynamic lighting still on? Yes, it is. Okay, that actually gives me a use of my right hand. Yeah, I started off with the cracked version of Minecraft. Well, I really didn't. My first experience of Minecraft was the trial version that was on Mojang's website. I remember my first ever build I made was a house that was in a jungle tree. I don't know why, but skeletons almost never miss. Maybe it's because they have so much more experience than us, you know, being undead and all. They don't really have to worry about not mastering their craft. They can just sort of learn without a restriction on time or age or whatever restrictions apply to mortal beings. But yes, so yeah, back to my first ever build. It was actually a house. My first ever build I made was a rather blocky looking brick-like house that had 4 block thick glass walls. The whole thing was made of glass, by the way. Glass and, like, jungle leaves. And I adored it. The person who got me onto Minecraft was actually my cousin, Keanu. Yeah. I was a bit doubtful when I initially saw Minecraft, because it looked like a game that was from the 90s. But, oh, how much I was wrong, like usual. I picked it up and I just loved it. It was amazing. I remember that after I was trying to save it, that I couldn't actually save my build. I was so sad that I destroyed it with my hands, my right fist, as it were. I just broke all the glass, and I remember I loved the sound of the glass breaking, and literally, oh, it was beautiful. I had to get Minecraft from that point onwards. 90s? 90s was the time of when block games were a thing, weren't they? Or was that the, yes, I'm a, yeah, it's not my strong point. When I said, history, I meant, did that cactus destroy itself? When I meant history, I meant, like, medieval history and, tank and plane history and that sort of thing. Generalized history knowledge. I was born in '98, so you could say I was from the '90s. Ah, boy. Just barely, though, by a margin, you see. But yeah, the plan is make this twice the height, expand it out sideways by 1, and then push it back by 3 or 4, how many I can shove on this plateau here. And that's going to be the castle keep. It's going to be pretty nice. You just expose your age. Yes, I don't see why YouTubers are so secretive. I mean, identity theft is not that much of a problem. I mean, especially since I don't give anyone my credit card details, not even websites. Heck, my credit card isn't my debit card isn't my debit account is activated, but I don't even have a debit card yet. So they're more than welcome to take all of the $10.25 that I have in the account, because there's not a lot there. As for my YouTube earnings, I ain't got none! Ah, boy, so they're more than entitled to that as well. Yes, we'll see how far they get. Ah, boy. But hell, there's no need to be so secretive. I trust you guys. Okay then, so the plan is to make a plan. That is the most cliche thing ever. I'm gonna... Oop. Yeah, my acrobatic skill didn't save me there, did it? My plan is to build a village around here, as I've already mentioned. I just gotta find an area to delegate the farmland, initially. Because this server does have a running economy. And it's mostly centered around pretty much anything the players can get their dirty little mitts on. So, me included. So, the trick is to set up a farm somewhere. I would use flatland, but I was going to build houses on the flatland, you see. Aww. My stream is your distress method. Aw, shucks. Thanks, man. That really means a lot to me, you know? Okay, so, since I got a good vantage point from up here, I suppose if I build the houses on the cliffs of the mesa plateaus, it would make it a really, really interesting town, yes? Yeah. Oops. Oops. Who's on? Okay, so Abby's on, SZ's on, Yogurt's on, Dragon Force is on, NT40 is on. Yeah, quite a few of them are on. From plateau to plateau. Build a bridge. Ah. Yes, a bridge. That would be a marvel of engineering in real life, the distance this bridge is going to travel. It would work, though. It would undermine the defensive capabilities of the castle, but it would work. Or what I could do is I could go from mesa to mesa, the bridge, and then expand the keep out that way. Oh, you are a genius. That would expand the keep's area, and I wouldn't have the protected area of the keep, and I wouldn't have to worry about the everything being so cramped up. I was originally just going to make the market the first level of the castle. See, these little mesa shelves, these plateaus, are really nice for putting farmland on because they're already basically level. You've just got to do minimalistic land pruning, land trimming. You can get anywhere you want to. I'm going to have to work out what to do with this lava patch here, because someone's going to end up falling to their fiery demise in it, and that won't be very good for business. The market will be outside the castle. Yeah, but if I build it in the castle, I can really express grandeur, and it'll actually be under cover and protection from mobs and players who are looking to scuff up their armor. If I put it inside the castle, I can literally have protected, like a safe zone, as it were, where combat is forbode inside the market in the castle. I'm planning on having a great future for this empire, like guards patrolling the streets of the town, and like it's gonna be fun. Yes, you've met my little drawbridge friend at the moment. I have no good at redstone, so that is literally the best I can do. So yes, a tour of the castle. You've already met the drawbridge. I call it a drawbridge because it gives me peace of mind that I'm somewhat competent in redstoning. But yes, this is the fireplace. It actually has a functioning chimney which leads to the outside of the keep. We have the table where I sit down with my fellow friends and have a chat, whatnot, over a table of some food. And yes, these chairs actually work. See, they work. Thank you, server, you are awesome. Oop, oh dear, that was a bit of lag. And down below is the storeroom, as well as the access to the lowest level, I suppose you could call them battlements, or I wouldn't call them merlins, because merlins are like a stone protection which juts out from the castle, but these are more or less just like archer windows? But yeah, we've got quite a few building materials in here. That one's empty, just expressing how poor I am. Upstairs we have the second floor, which has got nothing on it at the moment, and then we have the roof, which is somewhat cordoned off by a thing. Trapdoor. And on the roof we have the machiculations, which are essentially just little defensive positions that you can defend from. And when not in use, these handy little trapdoors allow you to just stand here and look directly down, if not just look over the wall. So yeah, the guards are going to have a bit of fun. And as usual with my builds, I try to keep them as realistic as possible, so we have supporting beams rather, load-bearing columns, which are built into the stonework, this masonry. Even the staircase is supported, because I'm that much of an architecture Nazi. Boy. Moving onwards. I am literally the clumsiest person you'll ever meet. But, yeah, I've got to figure out a place where I'm going to put the mine and whatnot. It's dark again. I've got to find the place where I can put the mine. I'm just going to level up my acrobatics a little bit. That would have sucked. Okay. Now, since I'm in a mesa, there are great benefits Oh, hang on. The tablet with the chat just turned off. Why did you do this to me, tablet? Live chat? Awaken. Okay, there we go. We're back. So building in a mesa does offer certain privileges. For example, there's lots of flat land. There's quite a lot of vertical land as well, right next to the flat land, which allows for some unique and interesting building options. The challenges, though, are there's no water, easily accessible or abundant. There's definitely no dirt, and there's no well, I say there's no trees, but this is just the world generation of the server working its magic. They sort of look kind of cool. I wouldn't mind getting leaves and planting the leaves on these and making them look like proper trees again. That'd be pretty cool. Yes, one of the unmentioned perks to building in a mesa are there are surface mine shafts, as you can very well see right here. And these are real fun to... minus the scary noises, these are real fun to go through. Like, you'll never get bored in the mesa biome. I get the feeling the chat's not moving. Yeah, my chat sometimes just stops scrolling up by itself, and it's really infuriating. Yep. Aha, there we go. Now let's return to the keep. Oh my goodness, it looks like a giant chess piece or something, a giant rook. So is this a briefing stream? And the next building stream? I can't wait. Yes, speaking of building streams, I'll have to show you that. Yes, I'm already... oh dear. I'm already a little bit ahead of you on the building stream aspect of things. I'm just going to equip my bow here, because I can foresee I'm going to end up having to get into a duel or something. It's not scrolling up because I never type anything. Oh boy. No, I mean, the live chat just sort of gets stuck, and I have to manually move it up every, like, minute to see if someone's typed things. That's why sometimes when you're furiously typing at me, why aren't you reading my chats? It's because I don't know you're typing to me, because my live chat's being trolltastical. If I climb up these stairs, I will most certainly reach safety. So yes, the plan for this gatehouse is when you go through it, you'll have to walk around it and then up the stairs, or I'll build a second gatehouse onto it, and you'll have to walk through that one next to get up here. So yeah, 2 gatehouses, because, you know, having 3 wasn't enough, we must have 4. Speaking of which, I do remember I harvested some seeds from this farm last time, and I didn't plant them. How irresponsible of me. Do you reckon there should be more, like, weapon choices for Minecraft? Like, rapiers and long swords? You know, like, 2-hander things, rather than the standard 1-hander short sword, like this. Because I reckon that, the diversity of the, combat system is a little bit in the lacking department. I mean, even if you have to add a mod, for example, like the weapons from this construct, would be better than nothing, really. But that's just my opinion. In my opinion, they should not touch the horse model in the new update and just keep it the same, but they're not going to listen to us, knowing that my luck. Rather our luck. The new horse looks relatively bad. Like, no offense to the poor bloke who spent an awful lot of time designing it. I just prefer the old horse better. It looks more like a horse. I like the Lucky Blocks. Have you not heard of it before? Yeah, I have heard of the mods like Lucky Blocks and stuff. Me being a stickler for realism, however, I just sort of prefer Tinker's Construct and things like Balkans, because they have actual... oh no. Ghost blocks. I hate ghost blocks. No! I will free myself. Okay. I hate ghost blocks. Oh boy. just work with me. Do you reckon this path is pretty obvious, or do you reckon I need to make it even more obvious somehow? Because I have no clue, to be bluntly honest. I'd done my best with what I had, which was not an awful lot at the time. Ah, boy. As you can see, my armor consists of an iron helmet. Use signs. Yes! That would be a worthy usage of resources, wouldn't it? Why didn't I think of that? Oh my goodness, typical me, thinking of the complicated picture so much I forget the simple answers to the complicated picture. Made for a reason. That they are, sir, that they are. I'm just so ignorant in terms of simple answers that I forget to think of them. Thank goodness there are people around who can remind me about that. Or I'd be hopelessly lost in my ideals of grandeur. Oh yeah, speaking of those, that build stream, a slight detour is in order, I believe. And now your mic's going to blow up. Why is my mic going to blow up? Sorry? My mic is blowing up. Eh? Boing. I will await your response, dear sir. Eyes. Okay, hello. Basically what I was planning for my initial idea for the server, that my first person to join agreed on, was make like a website sort of, and basically post or upload images and stuff of all the possible house combinations that I could have and stuff. Basically what would happen is the player would pick what they wanted and they'd have to pay for it to get it built, or pay for the resources rather, or just pay wood, you know what I mean, pay for the land, put what they want on it. No, you haven't actually. This is a new one. The old one sadly got corrupted. Basically what happens is, these are the two cheapest houses, and that's because they're literally just holes in the ground. I'm not too proud of these ones existing, but you will get the cheapskates who are like, I want the cheapest thing possible! And yeah, that one's about 50 bucks and that one's about 75 to 80. This is your actual first legitimate proper round house. This is like your super cheap budget house. No, you watch. I'm pretty sure you were at the one where we built the tents, dear boy. The tents. But yeah, this is like a relatively decently sized house done on the cheap with few of the good bits. It's got walls and a roof. It's not made of dirt. And then we move on to the much bigger variant that you can sort of upgrade to. This one's actually pretty. It's not noticeably bigger on the inside, but the advantages are, since the roof is so high, you have enough space for what can best be described as a second floor, or an attic, if you want to put the cross beaming in. I mean, it's not too difficult, you just gotta, like, oops, that, and you can expand your room if you wish to. My memory is corrupt. Oh, boy. I've confused another poor soul. How dare I? I'm terrible. I'm atrocious. Oh. Just gotta fix that up. Nope. 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 You get fixed. You too. Sorry, guys. I just realized that things are falling over the desk. So yeah, what should the next house be? We have 2 dirt houses, 2 round houses. What do you reckon the next house should be? Huh? Come on. Need to sleep in 12 minutes. Oh no! I'll be all alone! I suppose I should probably go to bed in 12 minutes. It's 1:30 at the moment. I think I gotta go down the street tomorrow. Maybe when I'm down I'll buy a webcam and definitely get a new headset. Because the headset... I'll tell you what my current setup is I'm using at the moment. It's probably why the microphone's probably fluctuating and having a seizure right about now. I've got my original pair of headsets from... You need an auto stabilizer on your table. I'll look into that. But the reason why my microphone keeps spazzing out is because I've got the original pair of headsets that you're used to me using in all my other videos on my head as my audio headset, so what I hear my game and chats through. And then I have the microphone as a second headset, which is a much cheaper and older headset from about 3 or 4 years ago, around my neck with the microphone angled to face my mouth, and that's what my setup consists of at the moment. 2 headsets. It's the most cumbersome and annoying thing you'll ever know, especially since the microphone keeps auto-adjusting itself by itself! And I can't put my microphone headset on my desk because the microphone is just so quiet. I've tried everything, gentlemen, everything. I wouldn't mind trying to utilize the concrete blocks. I mean, they're so vibrant and cool looking. I mean, they look almost like, you know, proper Adobe. And at the moment, I'm using hardened clay, orange terracotta. Let's just clean up my imagery a little bit. Let's just take a look at the concrete. I mean, look at this. This is beautiful. I love this blue. It's a shame it's so difficult to make. I mean, well, relatively speaking, it's simple to make. You just need gravel, sand, and water. Just gravel, sand, and gravel, sand, and dye. Sorry, my bad. The water is what you need to igloo. Sure, why not? I suppose we could. We'll make a concrete igloo. Actually, I imagine that would fit somewhere between these two and this one. The dirt house and the round house. So I'll just sort of insert it here. Don't mind the colour, I just really adore this colour. It's a really soothing colour for me. An igloo is made of ice. Yes, but imagine what would happen to an ice and snow igloo in the middle of the desert. A mesa biome, my dear friend. It's even worse than the desert because it's not sand, it's pretty much dried out clay. It would insulate itself better than sand, in my opinion. But that'd be a very close battle because silicate substrate is rather... What's the term? Silica-y? It just has a habit of absorbing absorbing heat, bleh, I can't English. You need to hold to enter. I fixed it! But yeah, let's just put that there. Oh dear, no, behave. Oh dear. I really can't wait until they add a slab version of every block, because then I can get like concrete slabs and concrete stairs, and it's going to be real fun. I can't wait to have slab and stair versions of every block. Imagine that. Glass stairs and slabs, hay stair and slabs, concrete stairs and slabs, dirt slabs. It's going to be really fun for builders. I look forward to it with great curiosity and excitement. Well, a door would be a bit out of the way, but you would need a door. I know a way we can have both. Oops, I don't want to do happens to me. Let's see if the trapdoors work. Oh, there we go. That's better. Hey, oh, I can't walk through it. I can walk through that. That sort of works. Then the vine will cover it. Imagine someone spams every block in Minecraft. Ooh, the lag. Well, those people who have computers that cost about as much as your first starter car, yeah, my friend has a computer which costs more than a starter car here in Australia. His computer's worth about 2.5 to 3 grand. It's 2.5 to 3,000. That's like my dream budget for a computer. My current budget build I'm looking at for my YouTubing career costs about 800 bucks. I currently own 300, so I'm getting there slowly. Slowly but surely, I'm crawling there with one arm tied behind my back and without the use of my legs because they're probably tied as well. So I'm just clawing my way there with my spare hand and my mouth. I will get to you eventually, my budget computer, and then I'll upgrade you into my dream one. And then my YouTube videos will actually start taking some proper shape instead of very sloppily made Minecraft videos. Find part-time jobs. I have one. It's just that it's a very seasonal job. I work in epoxy flooring. We just reinforce concrete slabs and put some decoration. I'll see if I can find something. Hopefully it's not copyrighted. Just give you guys a demonstration. Come on, computer. I have faith in you. You can load Google. I know you can. Oh, it's not going to show you because it's set to... Oh, well, this is fixable. I just got to switch to monitor capture. That should fix the problem. Did that fix the problem? Yes. Okay. So, epoxy floor... Whoops. Gloring. I'm too tired for this. Epoxy flooring. And it's going to do this to me. There we go. This is essentially what we do. We just reinforce the concrete slabs and add some decorative features to it. It's really nice business. It's a very satisfying business. It's so bright. Yes, I know. I prefer my setups dark as well. I just can't find a way to make Google a darker window. If I could, I would. I apologize. Ah, my eyes! Ah, the light! No, 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 no hotmail. See, what I was going for was sort of like a medieval, like a mix between medieval and modern. Like, oh, how... Steampunk would probably be the closest representation of that. I think. Watch me fail horribly at this. Oh, it's not too bad. That's sort of what I'm after. Like, amalgamation between medieval and modern-ish. Something fun as well. Fun like this. That'd be pretty cool. Oh, trying to write on while this thing's moving would be a nightmare. His hand... You need to make a black feature set in settings for YouTube. Ah, yes, I did do that. It just keeps resetting. But yeah, writing... This guy who lives in this house or factory, his handwriting would be as bad as my handwriting is normally when this thing is moving. Oh, boy. Hey, look, someone already had my idea. But yeah, steampunk. One of the funnest genres ever. It's sort of halfway between fictional and reality, but you know it's possible in most cases. I mean, we also have diesel punk, which is sort of an interesting... It's more modern, well, far more modern-ish, if you think about it. Oh, the tablet's gone to sleep again. Wake up, my pretty. There you go. Just get a house like my neighbor. He's got a roller coaster. That would be interesting. Certainly. I'd enjoy that, I believe. I'm not much of roller coasters. Like the extreme ones that send you flying loop-de-loops and, like... Whoops. Whoops. Like, I'm not one for these kinds of roller coasters. I'm actually a very timid person. I get petrified of things that go fast and send you flying through ridiculous loop-de-loops and whatnot. Yeah, I saw this guy. This guy is, like, crazy. The courage is with him. Good on him. If I were to get a roller coaster, it would probably be like, oh, of course it gives me Minecraft ones. If I was to get a roller coaster, it would probably be like this, a kiddie coaster. Some, something just like, boy. I'm not okay with the boat thing. Oh, speaking of the boat thing, I went on a boat ride. Whoops. Ha, here we go. I actually went on this ride. It was actually very, very fun. I liked it a lot. It was awesome. Like, it's essentially like a giant canal, like a man-made canal that runs through like tunnels, and it's got drops in it, and shallow drops at all, nothing like water slide drops, and it's just like really wild. And, well, I suppose that's why it's called Wild Rapids. But yeah, it's a really nice ride. It's really fun. Dreamworld here is awesome. We must. Oh yes, what should I do for the? You love that too. Most certainly. It's like the swing ship. I've been on that. That was an interesting ride. Oh, my favorite ride of all time. Do you want to know my favorite all-time ride is, gentlemen? All my current watching subscribers and viewers? My favorite ride of all time is this one. I love this ride. This is my, like, favorite ever ride. It throws you around at a pretty good clip. Like, it's not a super scary fast ride, but it's fast enough to give you, like, different G-force feelings. It's really nice. I noticed that certain cars, like car number 3, get a lot of G-force, and it's really fun to be in that car. I remember last time at the Royal Melbourne show last year, I went on this ride about 4 times in one day. I loved it that much. It was amazing. Here it is here. It's really fun. Oh, it's dark. It got dark. My vines aren't growing. I'll have to fix that. Whoops. That was an accident. Oh no. Actually, I suppose it's a good thing. Now I get to make my actual proper door. And now you can walk through it. Whoops. May as well finish the deed. That's interesting. I didn't remove the trapdoor. I'm just curious to see what it would look like with the same color floor as walls. Not too bad. Makes the room look bigger, actually. It's about time. What's that supposed to mean? Well, you're getting sick of my life tale. So yeah, in my last video, which was uploaded about 2 days ago? A day? Yeah, now was about, well, from now it'd be about 3 days ago. It was an Armored Patrol video. I had a lot of fun in that game. Especially in that match, me and my friend Connor, it's an eagle, I suppose. It's supposed to be slightly on the ground. I suppose you got a point there, oh. But, yeah. It's really... actually, it looked better like that. It was a really fun game on Armor Control. There was an actual hacker who was fly hacking, and the whole time everyone was like, report him, report him. The hacker was just sort of going on like this evil dictator speech. You know reporting doesn't work, right? Well, he wasn't but I imagined he was behind his computer monitor. But yeah, it was funny because at one stage he was trying to raid our bunker, our fort. I named it Fort Blin, Blin being a Russian word for pancake, so it was actually called Fort Pancake. I know, right? The most terrifying name ever. But yeah, he tried assaulting Fort Blin, and he nearly succeeded. It was so close. He threw a grenade into the bunker I was in on my anti-tank howitzer, and all there was, I was just like, meep! And I somehow survived the grenade exploding. Thank you, my howitzer's gun shield. You saved my life. But Connor was not so lucky. My fortunate friend, Fighter2300, aka Connor, not lucky at all. The hacker flew into his bunker, killed him, took control of his 20mm Bofors anti-aircraft gun, and wreaked havoc upon our own forces with our own bunker. My pancake, it represents something that is squished. Well, by the end of the match, it did sort of look like a wreck. Before I leave, I'll give you a slight teaser trailer. Ah, the light! It's so bright! Feel the lights! Okay, return, my pretty, return! Uh-oh. What's it? No, Ah, it's so bright. YouTube, I thought you knew me better than this. Duh. Ah, much better. Okay, so let's go through the... Have you thought of that? I didn't think of that at the time. I just thought something petrifying. Pancake. Pancake is the most petrifying thing you'll ever see. Now I'm going to turn the audio off because it's terrible. The microphone in this recording actually sort of fit the video because it seemed like it was like a radio microphone. I'm using Android, good for you. Let's see if I can show you Fort Blin when it was being raided. Is this it? I believe this may be it. It's not. We're taking fire. Ah yes, this is after this is after the deed is done. So, let's see if I can turn up the quality. I know the quality goes better than this. Yes, there we go. I knew it was in 720. Because I recorded far better than 480. Who records in 480 these days? I mean, come on. Yes. Sorry about missing that stream a while ago. Oh, it's fine, it's fine. I had fun with it. I wasn't alone. My friend joined me on it. Let's see if we can see the moment the hacker tried raiding us. Oh, there he is. I was trying to... And he's in. I was trying to get on my... yes, the teammate gets in the way at the moment. It was like, quick, get to the gun! I thought the hacker had left. So I'm just like, okay, I'm just going to go back to shooting those tanks again. And then when I got on the gun, I realized that he was still there. See? Flying. Flying. Ah. Yes. Wow. Let's see if I can show you the moment that the unidentified flying player, the UFP, was spotted. It was while we were building the bunker, I believe, or just after we had built it. I know where it was. We were looking at the enemy. I think it was over here. Is it? Was it? Aha, there he is. See him? Alright, I'm going to stop now because I'm going to get copyrighted. It's too close to the original. I'm that much of a good singer. I really gotta go in 3 minutes. Sorry, I got school tomorrow. Yeah, I know. What's worse than that? Oh, you got an exam next week. I hated exams with a passion. When they were over, I just sort of went, woo! And jumped the fence of the school. The school was finished. It was amazing. It was just like, bye guys! And I was gone. And we should see the... There he is. See him? Right there. Watch that speck. Yes, hackers. Hackers. The bane of the universe. I know. I had one friend who didn't mind them. She was sort of okay with them, because she understood that they had to be done, but... Yeah, I wasn't... I hated them. Do you? If you... Trust me, there's no need to worry about you unsubbing. I hate exams. Oh yeah, you've noticed my friend Connor applying C4 to the Ural here. He doesn't want it being captured by the enemy. And he's gonna sort of give the Ural back to them as a present. He's gonna send the enemy a gift. A rather explosive gift. Ah, boy. There he is there. He's like, go for it. Ah, boy. We just had so much fun in this episode. There was actually one moment where we took on a tank, with like a fully armoured battle tank, with nothing but this Ural, this cargo transport. It was amazingly glorious. Yes, we were attacking the blue team jeep with a 50 BM, like 50 cal. It was just mounted to the top of the Ural. Let's see if I can find that moment we were versing a tank. Ah, here it is. Oh, this was such fun. It's a stream at a stream. I know, right? Streamception. But, Streamception. I cracked myself up. So yeah, this is sort of the moment where it gets interesting. See that infantry transport, that AFV? That just sort of... APC. Armoured Personnel Carrier, just sort of roaming around. Connor gave me a gift, and I just went, find them, let's get it. Banzai! Connor's Ural's knocked out. I go in for the victory. I go in for the victory and lose my 50 cal almost immediately. I don't realise until just about now, and then I just sort of try ramming him, and this poor APC driver commander was probably just like, what's going on? Ah, sorry. Like I said, my microphone auto adjusts. And then we just sort of played Ring Around the Ural. This poor APC driver was so fixated on getting me. My friend Connor's up on the bridge, like on that little boulder over there, shooting him with an RPG. The gloriousness. The gloriousness of combat. And flip. I love the physics in this game. At this stage, I was just like, nope, 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 nope. Eventually, we just took the converter Ural, the convertible, back to the base. We had a little umbrella. Oh boy. Well, yes, I do believe that will conclude this stream, because you've got to go to bed, and I've got to go to bed. And, yeah. Good night, gentlemen. Good night, ladies and gentlemen, and ladymans everywhere. I bid you good night, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is over in your area that you're currently watching this stream. I bid you good night, and have fun.